What's good, XRP lovers, if you're like me, hustling through these wild Trump-era markets, cheering for that crypto-friendly White House vibe, and wondering if your 401k needs a splash of XRP to outpace inflation? Buckle up, because today's vid is all about the king of cross-border cash. XRP, forget the sleepy blue chips. This chart's got that electric hum of real-world utility mixed with meme-level hype. We're talking 2.99% gains in the last 24 hours. Pushing our our shark fin token to $2.473 USDT on a beastly 103 million XRP flipped for $252 million in volume. That's Wall Street wolves and retail rebels uniting for a payday. High of $2.4852, low dipping to $2.3547, but closing strong like Uncle Sam at a barbecue. Smash that like if you're Team Ripple. Subscribe for Zero Fluff Crypto Intel. And let's dissect this beast without the nap-inducing chartual BS. We're here for the wins. Flashback to early September 2025. XRP's cruising that $2 floor like it's testing your patience on a family road trip. But then bam, mid-month pump city. Those green candles are stacking taller than a New York skyline, ripping from $2.11 lows to a juicy $3.1958 peak that had everyone from Austin Degens to NYC traders yelling to the moon. Volume bars, exploding orange fireworks on every surge, 251 million bucks sloshing in, screaming institutional money-dipping toes, while you and I scoop the dips. Now zoom in on the action. Price is dancing right on that middle Bollinger Band at $2.655, with the upper bands teasing $3.2017 like a forbidden fruit. Squeezes on, folks, when those bands fan out. It's breakout o'clock. And XRP's got history of turning squeezes into six-figure stories. EMAs are your green light gospel here. That 20 periods glued at $2.017 like a loyal sidekick, while the 50 and 100 are sloping up steeper than California's gold rush hills, price slicing above them all, yelling bull flag flying high. Even the 200-day at $2.116 is that unbreakable support net, catching every pullback like a safety harness on a Vegas zip line. This ain't random wiggles. It's the chart of a token built for banks but loved by the underdogs, post-sec victory glow still shining. ETF whispers from ProShares turning heads, and global remittance giants like Santander stacking XRP for pennies on the dollar transfers. That recent dip to $1.2543. Just the deep breath before the sprint, buyers piled in like Black Friday at Best Buy, flipping red to green faster than you can say. Regulatory clarity. Down in the trenches, RSI's chilling at 49.83, smack in neutral no man's land, with plenty of runway to 70 before overbought sirens blare. It's wavy like a heartbeat on espresso, dipping to 40s on fakeouts but rebounding hard, telling me smart money's accumulating while panic sellers hit the eject. MACD. Histograms that cheeky positive 0.0178 bars peaking up. DIF and DEA lines converging like old pals about to hug. Zero-line cross-loading. And when it fires, momentum's your turbo boost. SARS flipped bullish below price. Volumes humming steady and overall. This chart's not whispering. It's roaring recovery after that July ATHTs at $3.66. With Bitcoins having hangover fading and alt season sniffing the air. XRP's primed to surf the wave. Utility meets hype in the land of the free. XRP price prediction. From steady eddy to skyrocketing star, what's next for your portfolio? All right, no smoke and mirrors, let's talk targets. Backed by the charts and the street-smart analysts keeping it 100. Short-term fireworks. Watch that $2.50 support like a hawk. Hold it and we're gunning for $3 by end of October. A crisp 21% pop on volume spikes and ETF buzz. If macro gods smile, Fed cuts incoming. $3.20 resistance crumbles, and it's party time to $3.50 by Thanksgiving. Downside, a grumpy poke to $2.30 on news noise. But that's your buy the fear alert. XRP bounces like a Super Bowl champ. End of 2025. Bullish blueprint says $3 to $4 easy, with outliers like Coinpedia and TradingView calling $5.05 if institutional adoption hits warp speed. Changelly's eyeing $2.58, $3 averages, while investing havens stretching to $4.44 on breakout magic. That's 20 to 60% from here, enough to juice your Roth IRA without the heart attack. Into 2026, Hold your red cups, $3.50 to $6 baseline. With Coin Codex forecasting $3.57 by April and Light Finance dreaming $5.55 highs if remittance volumes explode. Venture Reburn sees $3.55 breakouts, leading to large sustained moves. And if Elon's XRP shoutout lands, hey, a frog can dream, we're talking 2x territory. Worst case, consolidation around $2.50, $3 on sleepy markets. But XRP's too baked into the system to fade. Crypto's a battlefield, stars and stripes, DYOR. Risk what you can lose and diversify like a boss. But if this chart's any tell, XRP's not just surviving, it's thriving in America's innovation lane. You buying the dip or riding the rip? Spill in the comments, share with your trading squad, and notifications on. Next drops Bitcoin's election hangover. Stay savage, stack smart, and God bless the gains.